So my name is Caitlin, and I'm studying zoology with a focus in pre-vet. And I picked Hoo Haven basically on a whim. I found the website to see if I was looking for an internship in the area with animals, and it looked really neat, all the pictures of animals and stuff. And it was way more than I expected, and in a good way. Like a lot of experience so far.
My name is Razia, and it's my second year as a Hootern, aka intern, and I love it here. I've learned many more things. I learn something new every day. I got into Hoo Haven because I want to go to vet school. Being an intern at Who, you get to do some pretty awesome things. That's a lot of work.
So do they go easy on you at first, or do they just immediately throw you into the deep end?
I was thrown in.
Yeah.
I was thrown in. I was thrown into a program. I was thrown in to grab an eagle. I was thrown in for all these things, and I think that was the best way for me to learn, because if Karen asked me if I wanted to do it, I would have said no. So I'm glad she said, okay, Roz, get out here, let's do this. So it helped with my anxiety a lot. So that was really nice, yeah.
I've interned places where they're more like, oh, I'm going to do this, you can stand like 3 feet back and watch.
That's just,
like, I don't learn that way.
No,
I'm
not
very hands-on.
Yeah, you have to be really hands-on for you to actually have it, I guess, really engraved in your brain.
They showed us how to do nebulizer treatments on fawns. We did water therapy on geese. I got to assist in a repair of a possum's paw that got hit by a car.
Rehabilitation with injured animals. I've fostered animals overnight, doing 24-hour care sometimes. We also get to work with some of the vets.
You get to assist in the surgeries too.
Yeah.
And they teach you like basic medical treatments that
Oh,
you
yeah.
can do on your own.
Yep, you are always on your feet. So you have to be willing to be able to be sweating. You're out here for hours upon hours. It's a lot of work. If you have to take care of an animal 24 hours, you're going to do it. That's your job. And it's your job to give updates and tell Karen the assessment and how everything was going, if it went right, if it went wrong. It's a lot of practice in the end. And it's all about perfecting your craft in a way here.
So, though you are like thrown in the deep end, they always make sure you know what you're doing, because it's the safety of the animals, like above all else. You got to make sure you're doing it right.
You have to be willing to do everything for all the animals.
You get to learn new things every day. Like you
Literally
never
every day.
stop learning.
Yeah, you're always learning.
Even if you think you like know something, there's no way you know it. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
you learn what everybody likes to eat, what different species of birds and mammals do eat. You have to keep all of that straight. You do a lot of bottle feed and syringe feeding on babies or animals that just come in and haven't eaten anything. There's a lot of cleanup. They've showed me how to do like subcutaneous fluids and give injections to a variety of animals. You learn how to do assessments when people bring things in.
How to syringe feed or tongue feed animals.
Like, they teach you what you're supposed to do. You get to help with medical treatments, which is awesome. If there's a surgery, they let you watch. Working with all the animals, it never gets less exciting for me. None of it does.
The very first time I wrangled an animal, it was an eagle. And I was
really threw you
so
in the deep
scared.
end there.
It was the very first week here, and we had to help tube feed Maverick, and I had to grab him. And Karen's like, well, the best way for you to learn is to get right in there and learn. So I learned how to grab him. It was so scary, but I just can't believe I was able to do that. Animal has to be the eagle. They are so majestic. It's just so awesome to see them and to be right next to them. It's still extremely it's very surreal just seeing an eagle right next to you. I mean, and as far as cute and cuddly, the fawns have to be my favorite.
Going into the barred owl pens to feed and clean and stuff, it just gives me this feeling of awe every time, because they do this thing where they fly right over your head. You can't even hear them, you just feel it.
I think think this is a very good place to kind of find your place in a way, because you kind of work on yourself as you're here, because it's a lot of team building as well. You kind of, you're working with others, you gotta mesh with other personality. It is extremely hands-on, so you can go right in and start working with the animals. So it helps you with facing fears. I've built so much confidence here. I have built so much knowledge and meeting people. I've learned to be more social. So this has actually helped me outside of school, and it's helped my personality. So it's really nice. It's actually balanced everything out, and I really, really like that.
I've known you here.
I've blossomed a lot, and it helps with to have someone like Karen kind of come up and just let you know, hey, you can speak up. Hey, you can say something. You can speak your mind here. And that kind of helped me. So she kind of like pushed me. And now I'm just like, hey, I'm this awesome person. Because I didn't even realize what I was good at until I came here. I didn't know what animals I wanted to work with. I just knew, oh, I want to work with animals. I didn't know where to start. Whether it's domestics, wildlife. I didn't know anything about exotics or wildlife. So this was a perfect place. You have your fawns to your opossums to your birds of prey. I mean, it's pretty awesome. Very, very cool. I actually got over my fear of snakes here. I can do public speaking now like nothing. That was something that scared me so much all my life, and I'm able to do it no problem now.
What is your absolute favorite part of being an intern?
Honestly, probably the relationships you form with both the people who work here and the animals. You get the best of both worlds because you're here all day, every day.
Awareness is very, very important, especially for wildlife.
It's intimidating but also exciting because you just have to have your eye on everything.
Yeah.
Like, you're the one who's got to be, because you're there every day, all day, so you're the one that knows what's been intaked and where things have been moved. So you just kind of.
Everyone's gonna ask you, so you
keep
gotta
things
be
updated.
on it. It's always really nice to see that and all the work that you do, all the time and effort and all the lack of sleep, all worth it. When you see that one animal just get better and go out, big or small, it always makes you feel really good to know that you helped one more animal. Come be an intern at Hoo Haven.
Join the Who Crew. I'm calling it the Who Crew now.